Alright, what's happening, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my video pictures preview for The Walking Dead Season 3 finale, Episode 16, Welcome to the Tombs. Alright, so for this week's video pictures preview for the finale, we have 12 pretty decent pictures that have been released up until this point, and I want to get this video up as, Sunday will be here pretty soon. Really excited for the finale. Looks great. Sneak peek number 2 is pretty damn good, and the promo is good as well. This one right here is part of the sneak peek number 2, basically where you have the governor and his men, and they are storming the prison with this humongous truck. Not sure how the rest of them got there. There's some cars parked in the background, so maybe they all sort of drove up together, and then the one car is going through, and the rest are going in on foot, expecting probably to be shot at as they come through. Shortly after they get inside, using the truck to sort of bash down the gates, you have Alan here, who is opening the door. Again, you can see both of these in the whole clip. It's about a minute, I think. Sneak peek number 2. You can find that on YouTube. It is up and posted. And the reason why I decided to include this picture here is because this is probably where I think we're going to see a lot of action begin to occur right here. I believe, this is just a prediction, but what I'm thinking is that Rick and the group set off the alarms at the prison or something to lure in all of the walkers that are outside, or a lot of the walkers that are outside, into the tombs, so when the Woodbury group goes in, they will be, fighting off tons and tons of walkers. I did include this one as well because there will be a few walkers outside from the looks of it. Pretty sure this is from the finale, so there will still be some. But it looks like majority, because there used to be a lot, like there were a lot all the time pretty much. I believe they have probably lured some inside using some kind of sound or something. But we can expect there to still be probably a couple or a few in and around the outside as well. Now on to the good stuff. So this picture right here, I'm almost positive has not, this is supposed to be for the finale from AMC. And I believe it has not been in an episode yet. Some people said they thought this was from the mid-season finale, but I'm pretty positive Rick was wearing a different shirt. He was wearing a black shirt when that occurred, so I'm pretty sure that's not from there. So also, if they just ran away, that would make for a really boring season finale. I mean, they are going to run to a degree, but what I think they're going to do is set a trap and wait for the governor's men to barge in and then spring the trap on them once they're inside. This clip here, or this little picture here, shows even further what we were seeing in the last one, which is that at the very least, Rick, Michonne, and Daryl stick around behind, probably waiting for the governor's group to enter the prison before they spring some kind of trap, or maybe try to gank them from behind, so to speak. Also, there's someone to the left, from our left, of Rick, a leg or something. I'm not sure who that is. Probably could be Glenn or Maggie or somebody of the sort. I imagine most of the group will not be there. It's probably just going to be a splinter portion that is going to try to take out the governor before they completely leave. So try to maybe take him down for the finale, which would make perfect sense to end the season with the governor's death. And you guys know who I want to be the one to do it and how I feel about that. I'm sure many of you agree with me that Daryl should be the one to put him down. And he does know that Merle's death is as a result of the governor. Whether it was the governor's men or whatever, the governor's situation, what he did caused Merle to be killed. So one way or another, Daryl is going to hold the governor responsible for what happened. His men, his war that he started, refusing to get along peacefully, the governor's fault. Merle is dead, and Daryl, I'm looking to make him pay in the finale. So that would be a great finale if it ends that way. Hopefully it does. Some people also think that maybe this could be outside of Woodbury. Now, it does appear to have some kind of object in the background, like a train car or something like that. It does look graffitied, so I would say it would probably be some kind of train car or something like that. And I think there was one on the way to Woodbury, isn't there? I don't know if there's a train right near the prison. I don't remember that or not, but I do think there was. So that's another possibility too, is that maybe they just ditched the prison and sort of attack Woodbury while the governor's attacking the prison. So that would be interesting too to see what happens with that, if that is in fact what that picture is, or what this picture is showing. Either way, I think it works, and I think it would make for an exciting finale. So kind of a toss-up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that Rick is going to attack Woodbury while the governor's attacking the prison, or do you think he's they're on looking from just outside the prison? Okay, in this one we have one of Norman Reedus, of course, is Daryl. And it's just getting on his motorcycle. Looks like he's getting all geared up and leaving. Getting ready to leave the prison. On to where? I guess we'll find out. Next is another similar type of picture where you have Carol and Michonne. And they as well look like they are just getting ready to up and leave. Likewise with this one with Carl and Rick, but it looks like Rick is giving him some kind of pep talk. Maybe as a result of them having to leave. Obviously Rick cares more about Carl than anyone else in the group and just wants to keep him safe. So it'll be interesting to see the dialogue in this scene. Should be pretty good. Next we have Carl. Looks like he's just packing. I believe this is from sneak peek number 1. Where he finds Rick's badge. Of course, he's still wearing his hat, so maybe that's from the top of the hat because there's a hole in the top, so that would make sense as well. Probably just thinking about the whole situation and about his father and everything. So that's all the group as they are leaving the prison. Now we'll take a look at a couple pictures of the governor. Here's one of him. Looks like he's in the same type of place where in the promo he's punching somebody. We don't know who yet. Any guesses? Maybe in the comments you guys can give me some guesses. Feel free to thumb them up for those of you who agree with them. I mean, there's a number of possibilities. He's probably beating up one of his own men. I would tend to think he'd be beating up one of his own men. It could be somebody like Milton, maybe, or I don't know. Anybody like that would make sense. Also, don't exactly know where this is. Probably inside Woodbury somewhere, but I guess it could be at the prison as well. It's a very real possibility. Or maybe that building where there was near where Andrea is being held. So one of those probably. Because there is a clip with him and Andrea, him talking to her, so that would make sense too. And second last one we have here is of the governor as he's getting ready to storm the prison. Got a pretty fierce look in his eyes. Looks like he's excited, but at the same time angry and ready to go at it. So it should be a lot of fun. And finally, the last picture is of the governor probably giving a speech right before they leave. Looks like he's talking to Tyrese again, as we've seen a number of times. Tyrese is quick to question. And so probably we'll see some things out of his character, maybe even this episode, or possibly next season. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him because, as you guys know from the comic books, Tyrese is a character that's part of Rick's group. It was an interesting twist in the TV series to put him into the governor's group, and I think so far it's worked out pretty well for the most part. But I would also like to see him sort of cross over maybe and turn against the governor or have something happen with that. And Ben's dead now. We know that. Interesting to see him behind the scenes, actually. Merle was eating Ben, I'm pretty sure, at the end there. And then, of course, Alan is still alive, but he's got to die soon. And Donna, who was with him originally, is dead too. So, should be lots of character deaths in the finale, at least at the shootout and everything. Hopefully Tyrese survives and we get to see some cool stuff from him because so far as a character, he is really interesting, but he's been underutilized, I would say. Very heavily underutilized. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with him. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video pictures preview. I think that's enough preview videos, prediction videos for the finale. And then, of course, lots of reviews will be coming up after the finale. Going to be reviewing that and then, of course, reviewing Season 3 as a whole. and then doing predictions for the start of season 4 and any other discussion topics about the finale. I'm sure there'll be at least a couple. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.